Hello, my name is Eric, and I am from the Independence Public Library. And today I have a fun craft that I get to show you for our teen adult DIY. And we have our teen adult programs every Fridays. And today I'm going to show you how to make a very cool origami dragon. And so we get to make one of these. And I'm going to show you the step by step on how to make one of those. And uh, yeah, make sure to sign up for our summer reading program. It's never too late to sign up. And you can do that by going on our Facebook page at the Independence Public Library, Oregon, or you can call our library at 503-838-1811 and let us know that you're wanting to sign up for the summer reading program, and we can get that started for you. So what you're going to need for our origami dragon is you're going to need some origami paper. And if you don't have any origami paper, that's all right. You can use regular printer paper and just cut it up into a square. The size that I use is 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And so it could be however size you wanted, whatever size you want to use. Depends on how big you want it or how small you want it. So that's what you need. And then I also have some instructions that I typed out, and that'll be also uploaded onto our Facebook page. So if you want to refer to the instructions, you can refer to it there. And so this is for teen adults, and it's for anyone who wants to join in or have fun and try it out and see if they can make an origami dragon. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to fold your square in half. You're going to fold it vertically and horizontally. So that means from left to right and from top to bottom. So once I folded it from left to right, I open it back up, and then I fold it the other way, the other direction. And it'll look just like that. And so once I open it back up, you should see a cross on your paper. And so what you're going to do next is you're going to turn it around, and make sure you do that, because if you fold it the same way, it's not going to work out. So it's going to be the opposite now, and you're going to fold it diagonally. And you do that twice. So let me show you what that looks like. So once I fold it one way, and I open it back up, and now I'm going to fold it the other way. And then I open that up again, and you should have 8 segments or 8 parts on your paper now. And what you're going to do next is you're going to poke the top upward, and you're going to grab 2 of the corners, just like this, and I'm going to push it inward, and I'm going to flatten it out to make a diamond. Try to get that right. Okay, just like that. Okay, and so it kind of looks like a 3D diamond, but you flatten it out, and that's what I get so far. And then after that, what you're going to do next is you're going to fold one of the sides, the fronts here, left and right, and you're going to fold those 2 right to where the the center line is. I'm going to fold that all the way. Fold the other side. And it should look just like that. So I folded that side, and I also folded the other side. And then I'm going to fold the top corner down, just like that. So it should look like this once I folded it all. And what you're going to do next is you're going to open it all back up. And those folds, they help with our next step, which is what we're going to do next is we're going to lift it up and you're going to fold it inward to form another diamond. And it works if you use a surface. So you're kind of just adjusting the creases that you just made. And once you get it adjusted, it should form a diamond in the center. See that one. And it's all right if you don't get it exactly how you wanted. Origami takes time and it takes patience and it takes a lot of practice. I practiced a lot of these, and so yeah, it takes a lot of time to get it how you want it. But once you folded it all, let me fold a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so once you finish, it should look just like this. It looks like a diamond, okay? And what you're gonna do next is you're gonna do the same thing that you did on this side to the other side. Okay, so you're gonna turn it around, and you're gonna first make your folds so that way it helps with the folding at the last step. Okay, so I fold those two sides in. So it looks just like this. And then I'm going to fold the top corner down again. Okay, and it's just like that. And now you're going to open it all back up again, like the last time. And you're going to lift the top layer up. And you're going to fold it inward again until it forms a diamond. And I'm going to flatten it out. And there I have my shape. And now the top part should be closed and the open part should be on the bottom. So it kind of looks like it has legs. And what you're going to do next is you're going to open one of the sides and lift one of the pieces upward. You're going to fold it inward, just like that. And that should make, it should be pointing upward now instead of down. So it looks just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it the other side as well and do the same thing. So I open it up, lift it upward. And you want to make sure it's like even on both sides. Okay. And there we go. So that's what I have so far. So it's got 3 pointy sides on top. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to pick one side and you're going to make we're going to do the face now. We're going to do the head of the dragon. And so I'm going to fold it downward, just like that. And then you're going to take the pointy part and fold it inside. And that's going to make the horn that goes on top. So, and you see that, that's the head of the dragon. And now we're going to work on the other one, the one that you didn't choose, and that's going to be the tail. And basically you're just going to do a couple of folds, down and up, until you can't fold anymore. Usually it's about like 4 folds. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it down like this. Maybe fold it, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to fold it back up. And then fold it down one more time. And then finally, I'm going to fold it one more time up. So I made 4 different folds, and that's the tail. Okay. And if you need to, you can pause the video and rewind it just to if you need to rewatch another step. And so basically I just folded it down and up, and kind of like folding it inward. All right, and then once you finish your head and your tail, the last part to finish is, or to work on, is the wings. And when you're folding the wings, you want to make sure that you're folding it away from the head, so that way it's going to look just like that. And you're going to do kind of like an accordion. So kind of like what we did with the tail, you're going to fold down, up, and so I'll show you how to do that. So I fold down, and then up, and then down, and then up one more time. And then what you're going to do, so it's going to look just like this, and you can do the same on the other wing. You fold it down, and then back up, down, and then back up. Okay, and it should look just like this. And then you're going to grab the wings, pull them out, and there you go. That's how you make your very own origami dragon. And you can add some color, you can add a little eyes on the head if you like, and that's how you get to make your dragon. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for watching, and make sure, if you haven't already, to sign up for the summer reading program, because we have tons of fun activities and programs and crafts every day of the week on the weekdays. And yeah, so be sure to sign up. Thanks for watching. Bye.